Hey, what's up YouTube? Here's David or DB. Welcome to another video. So today we're doing a tier list, but without face cam because I'm not on my setup. This video is made in Poland. This will be a series that I will be just adding on as I just feel like it. I think it's going to be a cool series. I can just chat about video games for a while, and it's a video game characters tier list. So I won't be exactly just ranking video games. I'll be ranking specific characters just because I just prefer doing it this way because there's some characters that I think are super cool, super fun, super just you get super involved with them, and there's just other characters that just there's no point for them to be in the game. That's how I'm kind of gonna rank it. So this is a very weird setup, but it basically goes S A B C D V W X Y and Z. I don't know. I just I like it this way. I don't know why, but basically top being the best, Z being the worst. That's just how I'm gonna probably roll with it. I might change these to numbers later, but for today's video we're gonna roll with that. Today we're focusing on two games mainly, which is the PS4 Spider-Man and Life is Strange, the first game. And I will not have every single character from the game in these tier lists, obviously, because then that would be too much, man, too much. I'm gonna have, I think, the most important characters. If I forget somebody and I feel like adding them, I'll add them in future episodes. So I will probably come back to Life is Strange and Spider-Man if I feel adding any more characters. So first off, we have Electro. Electro, I think I think he was a poor villain in the game. He literally just was kind of like I don't know. His fight wasn't interesting at all. His just whatever, everything he did wasn't interesting. You chased him once, basically. I don't know. There was nothing special about him. He just didn't feel like a huge trash. And also his costume is probably, in my opinion, the lamest out of every single villain. You know, I'm gonna put him one lower because I don't think he's cool. Next we have Vulture. Same story, but I just think he has a cooler costume, so I'm gonna put him in W. It's just I don't know. I don't think they did super well with these characters, if I'm being honest. All of them together is such a cool thing, but individually, I don't think they're anything special, man. Aunt May. Oh, Aunt May must be high. She's in B tier, man. She's like, oh my god. By the way, I should have mentioned this, but spoiler alert, obviously, because I'm talking about the characters, I'm talking about every single game. So, if you join the video and you see there's characters from a certain game, or I say what game I'm talking about, if you didn't play that game, just click off because I'm going to be spoiling a lot of things. Aunt May, her death scene was a very, very, very epic touch at the end. She's like she was written perfectly because she is a side supporting character, yet she is super important in Peter Parker's life and his story in general, and they just found room at the end just to improve on her and just really she really helped Peter just become like a true hero. And oh, her death scene was super emotional, man. I really liked it. I really goddamn liked it. Black Cat, A tier character. I think she's similar with Aunt May, because in the main game you only have collectibles of her little missions, what she did, and then in the DLC everything is explained. The twist with the child, I think she was very well written. I really like Black Cat. She's definitely an A tier character for me. Oof. Silver Sablanova or Silver Sable. Uh, I don't like this character. I'm gonna put her above Vulture. I think she has a good personality. Okay, V up is they have decent personalities, and V down is kind of just lame characters that just there's not much of them. They might look cool, they might have a cool scene, but there's not much of them. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I'm gonna put these guys. If they have somewhat personality, in my opinion, V and above. V is kind of like the borderline. I don't know. It's just her character, in my opinion, was written weirdly, because she kind of changed because Spider-Man wanted to help her when she was losing, basically, and that's when she kind of, I don't know, and she just all of a sudden just left the country, and then she comes back in the DLC and she's all vicious, blah blah. I don't know. I don't think her character was just weirdly written, in my opinion. She's super cool though. Don't get me wrong. She's super cool, but just I don't know. Not my cup of tea. That's what I'm gonna explain. Not my cup of tea. First Life is Strange character, which is Max. Jesus, I love her. One of my favorite freaking main characters, hands down, ever. I don't know what about her I like. Probably like just I know people say Life is Strange. All of the games are just written weirdly and poorly, and they're kind of like quirky and like they really don't show true light on how teenagers speak or talk or act. But I think it's cool in that specific universe. I don't know why. I just think it fits in their universe, and that's how I kind of treated the game when I played it. I didn't treat it like the game is trying to show you how teenagers live or how they think. I just thought about it as them being in their universe. So I don't know. I really liked her as a main character. She went from the super shy into just a loving character. She became super open at the end. She became super heroic, and just the game with the twists in the game just made her character really goddamn cool. I really liked it. Taskmaster. Some people don't know he's in the game because they weren't bothered doing any sightings at all, or just maybe just you only saw like a bit of the game and you didn't see him. Uh, Literally, I hate this character. Like, there's just no point. He has cool missions. I get it. He's learning everything about you. Blah blah blah. He's trying to get information about you. Blah blah blah. But there's no real point to it. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Like at all. Like Silver Sable is just not my cup of tea. This is like I would never drink this cup of tea, man. MJ. I have so many mixed freaking opinions about her. I want to put her high, but at the same time I want to put her low because I just hated her missions. I didn't like any missions where you had to play as Miles or MJ. I don't know. I think a Spider-Man game should be a Spider-Man game. I don't know. I just didn't like her because she just it's weird. Like I said, she's also not my cup of tea, man. I'm gonna put her D because she's not as good as Aunt May, but she's also not super bad. Like a C would I don't think would be fair for her. She's all right. Like she's a great love interest for Spider-Man. I understand she's a reporter. She's freaking. She's just sneaky everywhere, trying to be freaking nosy about everything. She helps Spider-Man, but at the same time, it just gets her into so much trouble, which just I think could have been just avoided if she just freaking thought about what she's doing. But I don't know. Not my cup of tea. But like it's occasionally I like her basically. Scorpion. I don't know. I liked him as a villain because he had really cool effects when it comes to his fights, especially the like when you're swinging through the poison city. I think he had cool fights. I'm gonna actually put him higher. Epic outfit, cool fights. Just I think he's just a badass character, man. That's all I really think about him. Doc Ock. Jeez. A tier character for sure. Because he is quote unquote the villain of the game, but you know that in a way he's correct because of Norman Osborn. His ways are wrong, but what he's fighting for technically is just. But and he's also like one of your best friends, and the line where Peter was like to MJ, "When is it okay to give up on a friend?" was super freaking shocking to me. I don't know. Doc Ock will always be a top tier Spider-Man villain, so definitely up here. Definitely up here. Mr. Negative. I never even heard about him before this game, so I was shocked about him. He's similar to Doc Ock. I'm gonna put him with C with Scorpion. His fights were super cool. That entire Chinese freaking demon vibe is super cool. His character arc super cool. I don't know. He's just a cool character in my opinion. Yeah. They can be definitely here. Nathan Prescott. Jesus, I think he's a B tier character. Oh my god, I love him so much. I know he's the person that like Chloe for the entire game thinks is the main villain. You think he is the main villain. He is the one who drugs everybody. He is the one behind Rachel missing. Oh, I forgot about Rachel. Jesus. Yeah, I'll add her in future episodes. But when you play Before the Storm, you learn that he was bullied. He basically just was bullied into this personality. All the seniors used to bully him. When the seniors left and you became that senior, everything just changed. and he became quote unquote, like when he joined the Vortex Club, basically he became like just the guy who bullies others. Basically, he kind of just got bullied into the role. That's how I'm gonna call it. And he also has mental problems. And by the end of the game, that phone call that you received from him was very freaking shocking by me. And I just, it kind of showed a human inside him. Even though people think he's super bad, super everything, it just showed that he's a human at the end of the day. I really liked. He's a cool, I guess, antagonist in the game. Kind of not. You know what I mean? He's kind of like Doc Ock, kind of. He isn't fighting for anything just, but like he's just human, and he's trying to just get along. That's all he's trying. Oof, I really like him as a character. Peter Parker. Interesting. Oh jeez, my voice is going. Jesus. Let me take a quick drink, guys. I'm gonna put it in B for now. Oh, Jesus, my voice is going, lol. I'm gonna try quickly ending this video. Jeez, Peter Parker, he's obviously just cool as hell, man. And I think they wrote him well in this game. All the scenes with MJ kind of just really kind of brought him to life and showed him as a human. Whenever he's with Aunt May, he's trying to help her because like she's suffered through a lot with passing of Uncle Ben. I don't know. I think it's Peter Parker. I was about to call him character. Peter Parker just is very well written in this game. I like it. Pretty chill. And his missions without the suit, in my opinion, are way more interesting than MJ's. So that's why he's up here. Chloe, S tier character. I love their duo, man. I genuinely love their duo. They were super cool together. I like the chemistry between them. I like the whole vibe that like Max comes back and tries to be with her best friend from years ago. They try to rebuild their relationship and then eventually they fall in love. I loved it. I loved that duo, man. The duo was insane in my opinion. Right now, yeah, he's down here. Just yet again like Eltro. Just a badass character with barely any personality. Actually, I'm gonna put him with Vulture here, cause he actually has a little bit of personality. Cause what you call it, he's trying just to get rid of the suit. He wants to stop evil, but like he knows if he wants to do that, he needs to help Doc Ock, cause Doc Ock's the only one who can actually remove that armor. It's just an alright character. Peter Parker. I mean Spider-Man. But Spider-Man and Peter Parker, I'm treating them as two different characters, cause they kind of are. Spider-Man S tier character, insane jokes, well written. I think he just engaged. He just fit in that world. He just fits in that world. I loved Spider-Man in that game. I literally loved him. Victoria Chase, same with Nathan, man. She's like the same with Nathan. She starts off as just the evil person, the school bully, but by the end, when you're trying to warn her from freaking the photo guy, jeez, if Professor Jefferson, where you're trying to warn him, jeez, freaking, why are these popping up? When you're trying to warn her from the professor, she kind of like just opens up, and if you're nice to her, at the end she tells you that like she thinks you're super cool, and like she's just in the school just to get her degree, try become famous photographer, and just have a normal life. She doesn't really like. She isn't bullying people just because, like, she thinks they suck. She just, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. It's just weird it's hard to explain what her character, but like just the ending really kind of changed her, and like she can be super nice at times, and I don't know. I think she's just really coolly written as well. But she's definitely not an S tier character. Like S tier characters are just my favorite characters of all time, basically. A tier are just great characters. You know, you get the gist. Warren. Oh, I hate Warren. He's just basically a side chick love interest. That's all I'm gonna put him. There's not much to him. He took a few beatings from Nathan, and that's it. He's smart. That's it. But like, nobody really cares about him in the game. Like really cares about him. Not really. Like, in Life is Strange 1. I cared more about Rachel Amber than him, even though I never seen Rachel Amber ever. I cared more about freaking the police officer, David Madison. I think he was a way better character than him. I don't know. I forgot David as well. And I forgot Joyce. Whatever. But this is it for our first tier list, I guess. So, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Tell me if you agree or disagree in the comments below. And this is it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was your boy DBEE. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace out. Goodbye.